Welcome to Halo Halo. I'm Kat Iniba with your daily dose of all things entertainment and lifestyle. In the studio today are filmmakers of the award-winning film documentary Twinsters. It made its world premiere this year at South by Southwest, winning a special award and also winning the best documentary at the Los Angeles Asian Pacific Film Festival. Meet Sam Futerman and Ryan Miyamoto.
Hey.
Thank you guys for being here today. I watched your documentary and I was in tears. It was so emotional, so beautiful. Was it difficult for you to decide to create a film about it?
You know, it's funny, being in the film business before as an actor, a lot of friends were like, yeah, you have to make a movie, and it felt a little bit intrusive at first, but then, you know, I asked my sister, do you want to share our story? And,
right.
and she said yes, so then the decision was made, and we knew that we wanted to do it ourselves, not have anyone else come in and do it. So to make us more comfortable and to know that we were telling a true, honest story, and not having anyone come in and try to manipulate it. So it was always a comfortable, happy decision.
So in the beginning, was it you just filming yourself, this is what's happening, and then thinking, okay, I could do something with this?
Yeah, I mean, exactly that. You know, like we were documenting before we knew, just like screenshots, and I did that video blog because I'm not a journaler, like I don't really write. So, and then we recorded the first Skype session, and then it was like, wow, we actually could document the entire thing.
Yeah, Ryan, how did you guys meet? How did you guys come together?
So it's all through kind of friends of friends, basically. This whole movie's been just through friends of friends.
Right.
When she was in Hawaii a couple years ago, she was working with my good friend Miyamoto, and when she heard about this possible twin, she's like, you know, I need somebody to film this.
Yeah.
Do you know any DPs? And he referred me.
Referred you, yeah.
And then we Skyped, and I flew out like the next week after I heard about the story. Like, oh, I'm out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was it about the story that you said, okay, I gotta be a part of this?
Oh, I mean, it's something that never happened. It's like a Disney Channel movie. Basically.
Yeah. For those that aren't familiar, tell our audience what your documentary is about.
Sure. So the documentary is about two identical twins separated at birth and reconnected via social media through a YouTube video and Facebook message. And it's a self-documented piece. So I'm the American twin, and my sister Anais Bourdier was raised in France.
And Anais actually saw a video that you did on YouTube, right? And said, she looks kind of like me.
Yeah.
What was your initial reaction when you saw her picture?
Oh, I thought it was a I thought like that. So my friend Kev Jumbo's a YouTuber, and I was on his channel, so I thought it was like either like a doppelganger fun fan page or something like that. And I was like, oh, kind of weird. But then when I clicked into her profile, I saw she was a real person. I was like, oh my God, wow, that's just crazy. It was like, yeah, just so nuts.
Was there a part of you where you're like, okay, this is a little too personal. I don't want this part of the documentary. I don't want to share this. Was there ever time?
You know, not really, because we made the decision, the conscious decision to say, okay, we're going to document it and share this, you know, and no matter what. So if we're in a bad mood, then we're in a bad mood, and that's, you know, part of the journey.
Yeah.
So no, yeah.
Was this your first time directing? I mean, I know you're an actress,
Yeah, it was. I had never directed anything or been behind the camera at all. You know, it was just like acting, doing my thing. 6 months later, would see the projects. I had no idea what was happening. But Ryan had some really, really great filmmaking experience. So he helped guide us and taught us a lot along the way.
Ryan, speaking of your filmmaking experience, you're from Hawaii, right?
That's correct.
And how did you get started?
I actually got started through my uncle, Mike Prickett, who was an underwater cinematographer. Since I was a kid, I was like watching him come home with this beautiful footage, like traveling around the world. I'm like, okay, if I can get paid to travel around the world, film, nothing better than that. So I went for that and still going for it.
So did your uncle take you under his wing?
He did, yeah. Yeah, he still does, yeah.
That's awesome. For the future, I know that the film Twinsters is screening throughout the U.S., right? Where do we go for more information on that?
You can head to our website, twinstersmovie.com, and it lists all the cities, and you can actually click into the links to buy the tickets right off the site.
Yes. And then for future projects, Ryan, I know you're working on a film.
Yes, currently I'm working on this film called Ho'omau. In Hawaiian, that means perseverance. So the story is about this. It takes place in ancient Hawaii. It's about a young woman trying to go against all odds and save her family from a volcano that's erupting, basically.
Yes, and then I noticed that there's a Kickstarter campaign for that as well, right?
There's a Kickstarter campaign, so if you go on Kickstarter.com and look up Ho'omau, contribute, we're almost there. We're like 80% there.
Yeah,
something
you
like
are.
that.
Actually, I just saw that. I think you're only a couple of thousand left.
We're pretty
right?
close, so
I think, yeah.
we gotta.
For you, Sam, what are your future plans?
Well, I'm still acting, and so hopefully I can do more of that, but I'm also moving on to the production side and creative side as well. So KIKU, who's my best friend and producer on this project, and I are working on an animation piece together that is, spoiler alert, involves twins. So
is it going to be slightly based on you and Anais?
Kind of. I wish it was more based on us. It's two twin superheroes that were separated for evil, and they reunite for good the first day of Superhero Academy. So hopefully, I wish I was a superhero. That'd be cool. But
now going back to Twinsters, what was that initial reaction like when you guys met?
Oh my gosh, it was so awkward the first time that we met, and you know, you expect it to be this big, you know, slow motion, like violins playing or triumphant music, and
not what I
was
thought.
So
no,
awkward.
I know, I can imagine though.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, but we knew each other so well via, you know, the internet,
and
in a virtual space. But when you're putting us in a physical space, it was really strange for about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour, and then game over. We were just so tight after that.
Yeah. Was it weird to you to find that special bond even though you guys had just met? I mean, I saw similarities just watching the film, you know, the way you guys laughed, or sometimes the way you walked. Was it just like looking into the mirror sometimes?
Yeah, definitely. I think the first Skype session was the weirdest. Just seeing her and hearing her speak in a French accent was the craziest thing in the whole world. But we're really close, and we do have kind of a connection that I can't explain with other people or my other siblings. It's just a greater level of understanding, maybe like the most the greatest form of empathy, I guess.
Yeah, I can tell after watching the film why you guys have won so many awards. So touching, so emotional. I loved it. Thank you guys so much for being here today.
Thank you so much.
For more info on Twinsters and to see if it is playing at a theater near you, make sure to check out the website that you see on the screen. We'll be back.